Hi, Jay Lorez. Happy Big Wednesday. Happy Big Wednesday to you, Salty Sailor. I'm happy to see everyone. Mythical Writer, welcome in. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Lewis. Oh my god, Lewis, it's been a while. It feels so good to have you back in stream. Cayman Grizzly. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Delgod. Hi, Frank. Oh my god, you guys. I love that y'all show up for stream for me. That makes me so happy. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna do a just chatting today. I really to lose a couple pounds. More of a mindset thing. You have to shift, if anything. What do you mean, Rake? Ugh, I got cat hair on my lip gloss. You work? Of course, I work. Your content doesn't make itself. What information do they download from the sun? That I couldn't answer. I couldn't answer that much, but apparently they think that they're downloading information from the sun. Ugh, oh my god. Cat hair everywhere. And you've been drooling. You're a nasty boy. Bring back shame. Bring back shame indeed, Feral Prime. Your mindset behavior if you want to keep the weight off. Yeah, exactly. If you like use it to lose the weight, whatever. But like you still at the end of the day, like if you're someone that eats an incredibly unhealthy diet and you just lost the weight because your appetite was smaller, if you continue to eat that very unhealthy diet when you're off of it, you're just going to gain it back because that's just how it works, you know? And there's like hella like side effects to Ozempic and stuff. So it's like, why would you risk that just for 20 pounds? And like I said, if you really need it, you got hundreds of pounds to lose or even 100 pounds or whatever, and it's like a medical thing. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that are like, I was on FaceTime with a girl. I wasn't on FaceTime. My friend was on FaceTime with a girl, and she probably had like, she looked great, honestly. She looked fantastic. She's like, I'm going to go on Ozempic. She had like a little tiny bit of pudge, and I was like, okay. And it's like $600 a month. Sorry, I could talk about it all day. It's so it's so annoying. It's not Friday. I can't listen to that. I didn't even notice there was a change in your clothes in your latest Instagram post. Oh, changing your actions in your latest Instagram clothes. Changing actions. I was like, clothes? Actions? Well, yeah, because honestly, that is so real. If I'm making eye contact with somebody while they're telling me a story, chances are I do not know what the fuck they're saying to me. I'm just like, yeah, yeah, totally. What? Egad. But if I'm fully invested, I like turn my head and like listen intently, but I won't be making eye contact. I'm listening. I don't know. Maybe that's like a, I don't know. That's what I do. It's not worth it for the height, to be honest. But say, how much height could it? Hold on, let me taking it to the internet. How tall can you get with height surgery? Maximum height gain achievable through height gain surgery. Oh my god, I can't read. Also known as a limb lengthening surgery, varies depending on several factors, including initial height, bone length, surgical technique, blah 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 blah. General limb lengthening surgery can increase height by 2 to 6 inches. 6 inches is actually kind of a lot, low key. Like if you're like 5'5" and you get an extra 6 inches of height, like that's considerable, to be honest, but still not worth. That's considerable. Don't worry, I didn't make eye contact either. That's fair. My ears on the side of my head too. Ozempic has like a 1% causation of thyroid cancer. 1% is too high. 1% is too high. You're telling me 1 out of every 100 people get blah 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 thyroid cancer from Ozempic? Absolutely not. Show results. Oh, you guys want to see? Oh fuck, I already got rid of it. Hold on. I didn't show like results. I was just reading like the AI overview, you know. But hold on, let's pull up some images. Okay, it's considerable. You guys want to see? Like this guy? It's kind of considerable, right? Man's went from 5'3" to 5'9". Honestly, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of worth actually. Actually, 5'8", and now he's taller than 6 foot. That looks like a teenager though, doesn't it? Isn't that like a teenager's body? How much did he spend? $76,000. All right, that's kind of not worth. A win is a win is crazy. You meant hi. Hi, Pop Man. I'm doing well. How are you? Is it that worth it? I mean, this man's paid $76,000, so I would say, if you have $80,000 of disposable income, and what I bet it takes like 6 months to recover from this bitch, possibly worth. Possibly worth. If you have 80 grand lying around, kind of worth. Hold on. Oh my god, this song is so sad. Good thing I'm tall already for real. Gary, hi, welcome in. Is it like a drug or a surgery? It's a surgery. They break your legs and then they like put stents in there and then your muscles grows around the stent and it makes you taller. Better than I was yesterday. Good to hear. 76 on something else though. It's true. Not worth. I agree. I concur. I'm 5'2" and I quite like being 5'2". I would never get it, but if you got 80 grand lying around, height just isn't that big of a deal for someone like me. I guess I feel like it shouldn't be that big of a deal at all, right? As a short lady, I'm 5'2". So like the chances of me running into a man that's 5'2" are slim, but my dating preference is always like as long as they're taller than me, you know what I mean? And everyone's taller than me. So even if you're a short king at 5'5", like that's fine, you know? Ugh, there's like cat hair just like around my face now. Why is where my 3-inch gang spending money on that? What really grinds your gears, Johan? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Do you know what horrible choices I can make with 80K? Facts. You couldn't even buy a house with less than 80K. Now that grinds my gears. Honestly, Linux, the housing market. Don't even get me started. I think like the average age of like homeowners right now is like 56. It's insanely high because unless you're well off, you're not getting a house. It's not like it was back in the day. Okay, would you rather be 4 feet taller or 4 feet shorter? Well, if I was 4 feet shorter, I would be 1 foot tall. That sounds miserable. If I was 4 feet taller, I'd be 9 feet tall. That sounds very tall. Maybe 9 feet. The giant Amazon mommy. Oh my god, I make so much money on my site. I wouldn't even have to pretend in giantess content. I'd just be a giant. How people let their kids fat, like, bro, that child is supposed to thrive and enjoy their childhood without health concerns. I don't mind adults. They choose their own fate. I love big, beautiful women, though. I can agree with you on that space cowboy. However, I think there's more complexity and nuance than just I let my kid be fat because a lot of it comes with what you can afford, right? Healthy food is significantly more expensive than unhealthy food or like fast food, right? Even fast food these days is fucking expensive. So, and if you've got a family to feed, you're probably more likely to gravitate towards things that are a little more unhealthy because they're cheaper, thus making it easier to have like a child that's overweight. But I agree with you on a small scale. But I think there's more to it than that. Yeah, but it's harder for girls to be attracted to taller guys, is it? With 80K in my account, I would look good in meaningful choices. I mean, same, King James. Investment. Yeah, making meaningful investments at 80K probably get you pretty far. And they need to pick you up with ease. Check. Goomba. I know the 1 foot. I would be 9 foot. I would be 9 foot. Oh my god, look at Alphonse in the back. Oh my god. It's literally right up my alley, no lie. See, I knew someone would be into it. You'd have to bend to reach the bottom shelf. Either way, you wouldn't need to reach the roof. That's fair. I like how all you guys are into it. I love it. Posture check, you're so right, Deadly Son. Damn. Hold on, I need to fix like the bottom of my sunny. At least you can use a small scale. My scale need to be big. Wait, what do you mean? I'm not the best looking guy. My height is all I got. I don't know. I feel like if you feel like you're not the best looking person, there's always things you could do to like make yourself more attractive, right? Change your hairstyle, change your clothes style. If you wear glasses, maybe get contacts or maybe change the type of glasses. Dye your hair. You know what I mean? Like take care of your skin. There's things you could do to make yourself attractive. If you had 80K, you would definitely travel immediately to Japan. I know, and it's almost cherry blossom season. I really want to go see it. I had this one tall woman walk into my work and I froze up. I could have gotten her number. Damn. Damn, hitting on ladies at work is crazy. Cat hair everywhere. Mewing. Wait, what is it that they do? Looks maxing? Hold on. What is it like? Isn't that what they do? Wait, hold on. And then they like do like the like that and then like the tongue thing. I don't know how you mew though. Isn't it like or something? Tall women are not my type, but they are neat. Everybody's got a type. No shame, no shame. The Dominican dick lift. Too jiggy. Coming out the gate strong. You know what grinds my gears? Tell me. Why do I have to pay for something everyone else can do for free? I have to wear glasses all the time and everyone else is just spending money on better stuff than glasses. I mean, as someone, I can't even argue. As someone with perfect eyesight, that does sound frustrating, yes. Just objectively to other women to the point I've had a girl throw up on you. Mythical writer, tell me that story right now. Share with the class. Okay, please stop. I'm scared. Oh, what did I do? Nothing but trouble. Exactly, Lewis. Don't shit where you eat. Oh, the looks maxing. I'm sorry. Last thing you need to be doing is the looks maxing. Have you guys seen you guys watch Papa Meat? Oh my god, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He did a video on looks maxing and it was something else. I think most of us have a type of 5'2" and bra size of 18 triple J's. Damn. Okay. Alphonse, what you doing up there, bubby? Okay, sorry. He's coming now. I talked to him. All right, let's read this story. Let's read this story. Come on. Come up here. All right, I took a girl on a date. We got food, just like sandwiches and stuff. We talked for like 10 minutes. She didn't look interested and threw up on me. I don't think that has anything to do with you. I think she was just sick. She got like food poisoning or something. Let me go. Meat Canyon. Yeah. Papa Meat. Yeah. Then she dipped. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I threw up after a girl threw up after me making her. I still feel bad. Wait, what? If you making her what? Aw, Lewis. Much love. Much love. You're so sweet. Papa Me is a legend. 2 hour train ride to get home. Oh my god. Mythical Rider, you gotta move. You've gotta move, King. I just want to be loved. Aw, so real, King Calcium. So real. No way you get food poisoning from pastrami. Is that what she had? We didn't roll the dice for this. Wait, what? Am I missing something? I found Meat Canyon back sophomore year of high school. That Ed, and Eddie video. Hold on. Are we gonna watch it? Is it bad? Watasha kawaii. Is it the Jawbreaker video from 2019? Should we watch it? Kind of crazy. She had no time to avert and throw up or aim it the other way. That's so foul. I want to move to Texas. No state tax. I just moved out of Texas. Living there is so fucking boring. There's nothing to do. In the summer, your only options are go swimming or go to like an establishment. You know what I mean? You can't go outside and do anything. Oh, gag reflex was weak. I see. That's the risk you take, Too Jiggy. That's the risk you take. I sure did, Louis. Great memory. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Watashi wasa. I want to move to the ocean so I can become a pirate. Hell yeah, King Cassium. Just Eerie. Okay, we should watch it. How long is it? It's 2 minutes long. All right. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. No, I want it to be. Yeah.
Listen, dork. Don't put your trash on my door. You hear me?
Is this it?
25 cents.
What?
25 cents is all it takes, Kevin.
For what? Another one of your loser projects?
No,
What the fuck are we watching?
to see God. Have you ever wanted to see something so beautiful? So unattainable?
Where's Johnny?
What the
His
fuck is
voice
this?
of perfection.
What do you mean? Matter of fact, where is everyone today?
They are all a part of something far greater. They have seen something so pure that their hearts can no longer turn back.
Look a little fried for real.
Behind that door.
Whatever, dork. Just take it and leave me alone.
god. Oh my god.
What is that?
What did you just make me watch? I deserve
Not.
compensation.
Who wants a jawbreaker?
I deserve financial compensation. What the fuck did you just make me watch? what is that? Hold on. Oh my god. I need a good like bleach eye bath after that. We be watching S tier brain rot for real. I don't is that what S tier brain rot is? My content is supposed to be S tier brain rot. I don't know what that was. The difference in art style between characters, I know. I got the t-shirt from his merch when it dropped. There's a t-shirt of that and you have it? Cursed. We all need compensation. We suing. You made me watch that with my own two eyes. If I had to see it, so did you. Hi, Hillbilly. Welcome in. Is boob rot fact? Oh my god, Mythical Rider. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. I'm in a comfy today, so no bounces. But thank you for the sub. 7 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. My third spiritual eye burned out. Oh, bye, Mythical Rider. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hi, Esteban. Esteban. Have you heard the Ed, Ed, and Eddie creepypasta? No, what is that? I want those 30 seconds back in my life. It's actually 2 minutes and 8 seconds. We're never going to get that back. We lost that collectively as a group. It's something about that's beautiful. Oh my god. You making biscuits? Making biscuit? Just a biscuit maker. You're just a biscuit maker. I only learned through Meat Canyon that Hooters was filing for bankruptcy. That I feel like that tracks. I feel like I haven't heard of like any hot Hooters news in a long time. Then we get up there with the bounces in the bank. Well, I'll be so honest. I was actually thinking about starting to. I mean, I am gonna do the bounces that I owe, but I was thinking about starting to like whittle out the bouncing. I'll keep them probably the 3 big bounces, but I was thinking about whittling it out so that way I could appeal to a larger audience that weren't just fans of the, you know, the breasts. Couldn't think of a more of a more clever word. Can you stop? All right, you can go. Go on. Go on, get. Okay. I've been forced to bear witness horrors that would drive lesser men mad. Indeed. It's about Tommy, isn't it? Wait, who? Wait, what am I looking up? What was it, Rom Gamer? That the cul-de-sac is purgatory and the kids are all emotions or something like that? Wait, what? The cult keeps growing. I know, even after Cult of the Lamb, it keeps growing. Who are you talking about? The modern audience? The bosom? I just mean like a wider audience because, you know, not everybody is super susceptible to that. Still keep the 3 big bounces, and I'm gonna do the bounces in the bounce bank. I'll probably still do it for a while, but I also want to make like a YouTube channel. I want to have like a VOD YouTube channel, and I don't know how well that's gonna fly on YouTube. And then I also want to have like a regular YouTube channel, which I am working on getting set up. So you guys keep your little eyeballs out for that. Oh, it's okay, SJ Klaus. Oh, the Ed, Ed, and Eddie creepypasta? Perhaps. The booba? Indeed, the booba. Not everyone is a degenerate coomer. Indeed. As much as I love my degenerate coomers, you know what I mean? The the gooners, if you will. Not everyone is super into that. So I just want to like be able to widen my audience without them being susceptible to me bouncing my boobs all over the place. Thanks, Lewis. Thank you, SJ. You can have my eyeballs after the video we just watched. I know. I just like I'm so confused. I used to watch The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I even have the video game on PS2. Oh my god, I forgot all about that show. Oh my god. I used to watch it too. I'm definitely still catching up. I have quite the catching up to do, yeah, man. Can we get something in Discord so people could also put their ideas? I'm pretty sure there's a season. King of the Hill is coming back and Bobby's now grown. Oh my god, maybe that's what we should watch on our community night. Hold on. Better. Maybe that's what we should watch on our community night. That I love King of the Hill. Pocket Sand. You were stuck on this one boss. I forgot who it was. Came into the stream. That doesn't surprise me. Cuphead. I'm glad it's over, but I'll miss that game. It was fun. And now we still have Hollow Knight and I don't know. I thought about playing Monster Hunter Wilds. The thing is, I fucking hate Monster Hunter. So I don't know. But I want to play something that's like new and people are excited for. Yes, Johan. That's my purse. This fish is frozen solid. I don't know that meme. There's a Meat Canyon video about King of the Hill. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I love that show. When is the crib tour? You guys want a crib tour? I would take you on one right now, but I don't know how to switch the stream over seamlessly. And also, I need to do my dishes, so never mind. You should try a repo. What is that? I really want like a new game that's like people are excited for to come out, like GTA 6. When is that supposed to come out? I really want to play that on stream. I hate Monster Hunter. I played Monster Hunter World when it came out, what, like a decade ago now, and I hated it. I did not think it was fun. I see a bunch of people playing that. Repo? What is it? Night Rain. Oh my god, I do plan on playing Night Rain, but that doesn't come out until May. I don't know. I just want to play like something that's like I don't know that the people are excited for. You know, the people. Popular games is Nights in Tight Spaces. What? The dishes being the things you worry about is funny. I don't know. If you show people, if people come over, it's like if I were to give you guys a house tour, it'd be like you're all coming over for the first time, and I don't want my dishes to not be done, and I got dishes in my sink. And then you guys want to shop on Steam? We can do some shopping. Me and you on my OnlyFans store. Where's the popular category? Maybe I'm just an idiot and can't see it. Rivals, maybe it isn't as toxic as Valorant or Overwatch. Uh, maybe. Honestly, I should just suck up my disdain for superheroes and just play it. Because I know that's what the people are playing, and I know there's all the baddies with their asses out. I should just get over it and play it for the people. Look up repo? Okay. Oh, but then I gotta sit up. Hold on. Ugh. That. Alright, hold on. Is this what you guys are talking about? Stretch. Ooh, good idea. Big stretch. Big stretch. Throw all the dishes in the dishwasher, but the dishwasher's running right now. So my sink was really full earlier. I did blah, blah, blah. I did the dishes and ran the dishwasher, but I still have a few dishes in my sink. I know. I hear about Marvel Rivals all the fucking time in this chat, and I do not play that game. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, wait a minute, wait a minute. TikTok I ever made got like 100,000 views, and I was like, wait a minute. Um, and then I went on a walk one day and I heard that song. It was like "She Must Start OnlyFans," and I was like, wait a minute. And then that's how it all began. I worked at a grocery store to find two, and I fucking quit. That's what I'm saying. I worked at a grocery store for one day, and I was like, wow, that's my own personal hell. I'm never doing that again. Money is money. That's what I'm saying. Money is money. Doesn't matter where you're getting it. I know, right? Especially considering how far we've come since the feet pics, but still. And then your TikToks get banned over and over. Trust me. And then they email me. Actually, I haven't filled you guys in on this. So I essentially gave up on my old TikTok, and I haven't really been posting on the new one because it's just really demoralizing, having to start all the way over for no reason, just because like, some asshole wanted to hack you for whatever reason. So it was just really demoralizing. So I don't ever post on the new one. And they emailed me last week out of the blue. I didn't email them. They emailed me, and it was from their actual like email. It was them being like, "Oh hey, like we noticed your account was hacked. Send us new information so we can get you back in your account. And I sent it to them and they never fucking emailed me back. And I was like, what was the point? Why did you email me? What was the point? Dude, annoying. Your friends recognize you based on your feet? No, I told one friend and they told that like other friends and then yeah, they were judging me and I was like, now thinking back on it, I'm like, this is a kind of a crazy thing to judge someone on, but whatever. Kind of impressive. Wait, what is? Starbucks was a 6 year hell for me. Oh my god, it sounds horrible. I worked security at a hospital. Man, was that an awesome job. Really? You liked it? I take that money as a grain of salt. I'm not selling my soul for cash. Well, what would be considered selling your soul, right? What would be too far? Because I feel like yeah, there's a couple of like pretty bad things you can do to make money, like human trafficking. Don't do that. Money is not money. Like that is selling your soul for cash. But like I feel like most things are pretty like sure, why not, you know? They need your info to hack you again. No, it was definitely TikTok that emailed me. It was definitely TikTok that emailed me. I know for a fact because I was worried about that for a second, but it was from the same email me that I had emailed initially, so it was them. But I'm pretty sure they have my name under like a lockdown. Anytime I mention like KA, then like the email is just like not sent to anybody or something. I don't know. Maybe too jiggy. I don't know. My old TikTok I have, and they were streaming selling bras the other day. What the fuck? Weird. I do have great feet. Did you hear about Hooters going bankrupt because all the hot girls are doing OnlyFriends? Is that why they're going bankrupt? No way. I think they're going bankrupt because their food sucks. That and there's better like restaurants out there, right? Like there's like Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks food's actually like okay. And there's like the goth version. What are they called? Oh my god, I can't breathe. I would rather judge the creep that bought the feet pics. I'm not even judging them. Everybody's got a kink, and if they're willing to pay me for it, more power to you. Just saying that there's a line I won't cross. That's fair. They could have spoofed the name. That's true. Ubercrafts. Seeing all the traumas came in. Tweaked homeless people coming in to get drugs and get mad because they didn't get what they wanted. Oh my god. I live in an area with hella homeless people. Actually, I'm gonna keep Creeper Gaming, welcome in. I am well. How are you? I will die on this hill. Okay. And back bumpers. What is a back? Okay. All right, Uber crabs. All right, I'm not even gonna ask. Damn. My sinuses. Okay. Thai themed restaurant. I'm pretty sure that's not a new idea. That's definitely a thing that already exists. Call the restaurant K Yays or K's Yays. That's a pretty good one. What would we sell? Thanks for the nose symphony. You were so welcome. Encore? You want an encore? That's so gross. So there you go. Chicken titty meat. Isn't that just chicken breasts? That was hot. Thank you guys. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And my Cash App is. I'm just kidding. Oh no, that second one was wet. Don't be gross. Don't be gross. You see? No bugs. It's just sinuses. No bugs. I heard if you push on your sinuses hard, it clears them out. I've never tried it. I think it's better. Just breathing into the mic. Humming helps, does it? Nose chiropractic adjustments. They look terrifying to watch. They inflate a balloon inside your nose. What? Is that damaging to your nose? Because I don't brag about a lot of things, but I do have a perfect nose. Yeah, but put chicken titty meat on the menu to go with the aesthetics of the restaurant. I feel like that doesn't sound appetizing. I think how it clears it, but apparently it does. I feel like it's a little better. Peppermint helps. That is true. Peppermint does help. Thanks, Wizard Patrick. Hmm. Oh, we got off topic. What else grinds y'all's gears? I'm trying to think of what else grinds my gears. I was about to say something that was just gonna get me canceled, so never mind. Actually, you want to know what actually really fucking grinds my gears? Okay, so where I live, I'm trying to word this in a non-cancelable way. Where I live, there is. You're welcome on clearing them. Yeah, thanks, Rom the Gamer. I feel like that's better. Doesn't that sound better? Kid's okay. She lives in LA. I do not live in LA. Um, where I live, there's a large amount of people that have not originated from America. And not that that's a problem. However, congestion ASMR is wild. However, these people tend to like stand on the side of like intersections and stoplights, and when the lights turn red, they will walk out into the middle of traffic and like wash your windshield. And I know that sounds pretty harmless, but oh my god, that shit grinds my gears so bad. Because number one, don't touch my fucking car. And number two, even if you say no, they'll do it anyway. And then they'll hold out their hand wanting a tip. And I'm like, fucking no, I didn't ask for this shit. And they do it every time I go to a specific part of town. And my favorite Target is over there, so I go over there a lot. Um, it's definitely already I can definitely already sense the cancellation. No, 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 and they're not homeless either. They're not homeless people because like you can tell that they're not homeless people. And they're just people. They come out with like their little fucking squeegee and their like water bottle full of mystery fucking jizz water, and they spray it all over your car, and they start washing your car. And I'm like, no, stop! Every time they walk up to my car, I like press the gas a little bit, and I'm like, if I run over your toe, I'm running over your fucking toe. I don't care. Like, How is this not solicitation and loitering? Get the fuck away. Like, ooh, it pisses me off. Grinds my gears. Hello, you need clean seat? Yeah, like that, but they don't speak, they don't ask, they just walk up to your car and do it. And I'm like, no, no. And then when I say no, oh my god. Wait a minute. Actually, this grinds my gears so bad. And then when I say no, okay, hold on. This is my car, right? And then when I say no, I'm like, no, 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 no. And they'll like use their little squeegee and then they'll draw a heart on my windshield with like their stupid ass little squeegee. And I'm like, ooh. And then they do it in like the corner so I can't get it with my windshield wipers. I'm like, it pisses me off. Mystery fucking jizz water. Yeah. Wash it with water and smudge it up. Yeah, I don't know what's in the fucking water, but it's murky. It's probably just soap and water. But don't touch my fucking car. Oh, it's so annoying. Follow me. Set me free. Sorry, I just realized what song was on. They do that on the border. Well, I don't even live in the fucking border. I live in Colorado. Get out of here with that shit. Give me money now. That's literally what yeah, they're like, and I'm like, no. Ugh. Turn them wipers on. I do. If they start doing it, I'll turn my wipers on. And then like, and I'll turn my like little like my water on too. And then they have the audacity to look offended at me. And I'm like, grinds my fucking gears. Look, just don't touch my car. My car's name is Watson and he's gay and he does not like to be touched, okay? Uncancel K harder. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Oh, bye, SJ Klaus. Thank you for subbing. Bye. Bitch, my car does that already. That's what I'm saying. Like, my car can clean itself sufficiently. What do I need you for? Ooh. Pisses me off. But yeah, anyway, that's what grinds that's what grinds my gears. What grinds your gears? Oh, thanks, Wizard Patrick. It just pisses me off so bad. It makes me so, and that's like the fastest way to upset me. I've learned. Like I'm pretty chill. Not a lot upsets me these days. But damn, that gets me quick. out everything under the sun that isn't PC these days, and people cut thinkers never seem to work. Oh, I just like sorry, I like just read two messages and like squished them together into one. People cut me off in traffic. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so I have a confession. I do be cutting people off in traffic. Everyone here drives so chocolate, but then you eat a bunch of chocolate and you're kind of getting tired of chocolate. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. Like give me a new flavor right now. I feel that way about her and about Sydney Sweeney. Not that I don't like them though. I do. I like them both a lot. I just would like maybe take a break for like 6 months and then come back. What grinds my gears when drivers don't want to be behind you, so they rush driving on the shoulder to get in front. What? That's a thing people do? That sounds dangerous. They call it redemption marketing. Because when the audience got gaslit and then it got fixed and they paid to see the power validated. Exactly, Wizard Patrick. And I guarantee you, I bet every single one of you $100 right now that that's what they're doing. I mean, yeah, that is good for her for not being typecasted for sure. Sydney Sweeney is a little typecasted, but Zendaya, she can play in Shrek, she can play in Dune, she can do it all. I've just seen a lot of her though. The studio had huge success with Puss in Boots, Last Wish, so their first thought must be to use the same style. I disagree, Frank. I feel like they knew people would be upset. Because what? When was the last Shrek movie? Like 15 years ago or something? Like, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. And in the animation style, the first four movies, the animation style was the same, and you suddenly change it on five. Mm-mm. That's a terrible bet because if we each get $100, yeah, that's why I'm confident in this bet. I have my fingers are crossed though, so I'm not. I mean, if it turns out not being true, then my fingers are crossed. I'm not gonna hold up to it, but I am confident. There also might be some weird legality for likeness design for Shrek, so they had to redo it. You think so? Where's my money, Stewie? Hmm. I don't have it. Maybe those guys that wash your fucking windshields have it. Oh my god, that grinds my gears so bad. So we'll hopefully get better written shows and movies. What? Wait, what's DEI? I feel like I've heard that before. I can't fucking breathe. Uh. The guys washing windshields have my money. I bet they do. You should go fight them for it. They'll cough it up. What is DEI? Is the thing Trump blames everything on? I thought he blamed everything on diversity. Or is that what DEI is? Like something for diversity? Dude, I also have some controversial opinions about what's going on with the state of our country. But I like to look at it as, is there anything I can do about it? At the moment, no. Is there anything I'm going to do about it? Am I going to go to like local rallies and shit? No. So, am I going to waste time and energy complaining about it? Also, no. But I do have opinions. The hatred for the windshield washers runs deep, I see. Just leave my gay boy Watson alone. Do not touch Watson. DI is diversity. Okay. That tracks. I look at it the same way. Okay, thank you. Is she gonna go to rallies? No, she gotta pay rent. And she ain't gonna waste it. Exactly. I'm not gonna waste my rent. I'm not gonna waste my rent. And it's like, I fully understand why people are upset with the state of the country. I get it. I'm upset too. But creating like an echo chamber with your friends and just like yapping about it consistently and just like riling each other up. Boys kissing. Wait, what? We're talking about what grinds our gears. I say it's not gonna change anything. So don't be upset by it. Okay, fighting guy who wants to clean her windshield in street corners. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Boys kissing. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. I lost my train of thought. What was I even talking about? I can't remember. This comment is the first thing I see. Wait, what? Let's see. I missed the comment. electric car named Watson. Nice. Exactly. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, his name is Watson, and he's got pink stickers on him, and he's gay. You know what grinds my gears? Trump. Honestly, can I share an opinion with you guys between me and you? Between me and you. Between me and you. I got makeup on my mic. If a girl kisses a girl, it's not gay. But if you suck one dick and you're a cocksucker, if a girl kisses a girl, it's gay. Who said it wasn't gay? I work in the industry, really. If disease mandates, it's a complicated discussion. That response is gay. Between me and all thousand of us, go ahead. I was thinking about this earlier. I was laying in bed and I was thinking, I feel if perhaps we got. I'm trying really hard not to get banned or canceled. I think perhaps if we got. We all know our boy Luigi, right? Me and Gioni King. We need a Luigi part 2 for somebody. That's not how you lay in bed. Are you high? No, I'm not. I'm not. Wait. I know that's not how wait, what are you talking about? I wasn't demonstrating how I lay in bed. You mean Mario's brother? Yes. Yes. For a few people. Yeah, we need a Luigi part 2 for a couple of people that are in charge of our country. And I cannot elaborate further, but between you and me, you know what I'm saying. But yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna elaborate further. I love the Mario Brothers. lightly, because that's what I have. That's what I just did. The other things I could say in full. He asked the creator of Mario, and he confirmed that he never planned on the last name, but it was Mario. Amazing. Damn. Imagine being second childed so bad that your last name is your brother's first name. Mario has had that last name for a while now. That is so crazy. I had no idea. You learn something new every day. You know what else really grinds my gears? My fucking sinuses. I don't know why this happens to me. Oh my god. Mario. Very interesting. Ooh, I love it. Did you guys see people did you guys see that like they were shitting on Doja Cat for singing something at the Grammys or something? I don't know. People are upset at Doja Cat right now. From live or stream? It could be corny fucking. Just like Kano from MK. Supposed to be Australian, but since the actor of the live action movie did a good job, they stuck with it. Who are we talking about? You think it's the weather? Honestly, it very well could be, because I've been like, it's been bouncing really hard back and forth between freezing cold and quite comfortable. Like, it'll be 35 one day, and then the next day it'll be like 65. Imagine your parents giving you the same first name as your last name. Well, that means that the parents' last names are Mario, right? Kano from Mortal Kombat. Oh, I see. What is his voice actor? Yeah, I think the sinuses might be the weather, honestly. And I have like a little bit of a headache all day. I've been trying to shake it, but I don't have any ibuprofen. Hold on. Yeah, it was decided back in 2015 as the creative was like, fuck it. Honestly, fuck it. I'm about to start. Oh, wait. Start what? I didn't mean to reply to you. Ignore that. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what else really grinds my gears. Honestly, having these like little venting sessions. Oh, wait a minute. Are you coming down here, bud? Yeah. Come here, bubby. Suspicious. Are you Luigi Mario? But anyway, having these like little like rant sessions about really grind your gears honestly makes me feel so good at the end of stream, because I'm like, wow, I have vented all of my frustrations and now I can start anew. Kano was supposed to be American, but the 1995 movie actor changed everyone's minds. Oh, weird. Yeah, I'm a cameo boy. You're such a good boy, Alphonse. Looks like the thing about homeless people. Do you guys want to know what grinds my gears about homeless people? I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to cancel me, because I feel like you can't fully understand the validity of it unless you live around a bunch of homeless people. Unless you live in, because it's like I feel I have no issues against homeless people until I'm around them, and then I'm like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Cancel Kate, yes we will. Homeless and bums are two different things. I fully agree. If you're just a homeless person, you're minding your business or whatever, and you're like doing your thing, cool. Like, I'm so sorry you're not cool, but oh my god, that sounds bad. But like, you're doing your thing, you're not bothering anyone, like, I've got no beef with you. I'm talking about the people that like harass you while you're walking down the street, and that like rip up like potted plants. Like, once, so I don't live there anymore. Each homeless group of people is different depending on where you live. Like, one city where it keeps homeless people homeless. Yeah. I'm talking about the people that are like violent and like hella on drugs. Oh, Video Gamer, thank you so much for the raid. So I used to live in downtown Denver. I don't live there anymore, so I can talk about it. I used to live in downtown Denver, and like I would walk a lot of places. I lived downtown, and so I would like walk, and I would see like there was these like beautiful like giant potted plants like You know, they were made out of cement and they were part of the sidewalk, and they'd have like really pretty like flowers and shit in it, and there would just be like this like belligerent, like she's like off of her fucking mind on some crazy fucking drug, and she'd be like ripping out all the plants and throwing them at cars. And like when I see shit like that, it like makes me so irritated, and I'm just like, ugh. And it happens more often than not, like stuff like it's like stuff like that, and then like you just see them being like belligerent, and then like it's also really sad when you see them like what do they call it, like the fent lean, and they're like stuck in one position. It's like it's scary almost. And you gotta walk past a group of them and you don't feel safe, and then they talk to you. It's just you feel very unsafe, and I feel like I shouldn't be have to be subjected to that. I pay my taxes and I pay a lot of money in like rent and state taxes and blah 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 blah, and I feel like I should feel safe where I live, and I don't because of these homeless people, and it pisses me off. There's my there's my hot take. Each homeless group is different depending on where you live. That is true. Fully violent. Yeah. I know what you mean. I've had to deal with them at the hospital. Like, it's like, and if you're simply just like unhoused and you're just down on your luck and you're like trying to improve yourself, I am not talking about that person. I'm talking about the person that's like harassing people walking down the street, will follow people, will like ruin nice shit for no reason. Like, ooh, it pisses me off. Oh, welcome home, SJ Klaus. Wait, what girl video gamer? Oh yeah, it's very cool that they were homeless. That's not what I'm talking about, Rake. You know what I mean. Yeah, I'm talking about like, like the people that are very much on drugs and very much violent and very much scary to be around. And then it's like, ugh. And then there used to be like once like an encampment moved very close to my apartment, like within like 2 blocks. And at night we would hear like gunshots and shit. And then one night some like not unhoused civilian got shot, and only then were they forced to, did they pick up the encampment and like make them move. Like it's just like annoying. I learned recently that 40% of people have full-time jobs but still can't afford to not be homeless. And those are not the people I'm talking about. Those are not the people I'm talking about. Let's make that very clear. If I can voice chat you on here and tell you stories about my experience with, I am interested to know. I am interested to know. They're insane. You can't look at them in the eyes, talk to them walking past dinosaurs. Yeah, like they're like truly genuinely scared. And then think about it, as like a girl that lives alone, like it's truly genuinely just not safe. And I don't know, I feel like I have a right to feel safe. I should at least. How many work and still can't have a place to live? I know that's really sad, right? But the people that do work full-time jobs and, cuz like there's like hella like homeless shelters and stuff near where I live, and a lot of them are empty because one of the requirements is you need to be clean, and a lot of them just aren't willing to get clean. So it's like, damn, you'd really rather live on the streets than not be on drugs. So I don't know, it's wild. But the ones that do work and that are like trying their best, and like those are not the people I'm talking about, because some people just are really down on their luck. That's why I didn't want to talk about it, because it's like it's a very nuanced subject. I'm just talking about a specific group of unhoused people. Never met a crackhead who didn't tell me they were indeed not a crackhead. Well, now I know, but you could like see, you could like tell. You know what I mean? I'm a big guy and I'm scared walking near them. And can't imagine if I was a woman who was alone. That's what I'm saying. It's like, damn. Like I like in like state taxes and shit is so expensive and rent is so high here. It's like I pay hella money to live here. I should feel safe. They like house challenged. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure they prefer unhoused. I call them junkies. Wow. Okay. Wait. What did I? What? Wow. Okay. To what? I don't know. I just feel like I should feel safe. Isn't that right, Alphonse? We should feel safe. Yeah. Heard lots of homeless shelters are shit. I don't know. I can't speak on that because I don't know anything about that, to be fair. We will agree to disagree. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I honestly don't care what they prefer to be called, to be honest. Did you hear about the OnlyFriends model that got her apartment robbed? You talking about Amaranth? I know something came out about her the other day, or like yesterday, but I got opinions on that. Some are good and some are weird. Like they make you worship Jesus 4 times a day, make you wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Oh my god, really? That's weird. Sounds good, Ron the Gamer. All my chats are under review. Wait, what did you say, Feral Prime? Just a sleeping baby. This was a different one. She wasn't as popular. Oh my god, she got. Wait, what happened to her apartment? I got her apartment robbed. That's scary. That's so fucking scary. What happened? Hi, Wizard Cowboy. Welcome in. What is the topic? We're just talking about things that grind our gears. 2 for 3 and not getting canceled for takes. The cutting off people thing lowered your score. Okay, okay. At least you guys are with me on the takes that matter. I'm sorry that I cut off people when I drive, but none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. I'm sorry. Ow, Alphonse, those are your little claws. That's my knee. That hurts, bud. Some people robbed her of everything she owned. Oh my god, that's really sad. I mean, the one upside to that, can you guys hear me? The one upside to that is that if it was from her apartment and she can like prove that it was from her apartment, most renters insurance companies cover shit like that up to $100,000. And so if everything she owned was worth less than $100,000, she could get it replaced. But that's still very scary. All right, I'm out. I work in a couple hours. Good night. Sleep well. Have a good day at work. I'll see you later. Alphonse says bye too. But she was one of those Insta models that decided to flash just all the stuff she owned. That's the risk you take. That's the risk you take. I am very careful not to like. I mean, not that I have anything that's super like flexy, but I'm very careful not to flex because I don't want someone to come and rob my house. That's the risk you take when you come like super flexy like that, you know? Cast Fishman so you don't get confused. Okay, thanks, Ant-Man. Focus was the first. Wait, what? I can't remember what you're talking about, Feral Prime. She was flexing her bags and jewelry. See, it's like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because people, it's pretty easy for to find out where someone lives these days, you know, with the internet, especially if you're like an influencer and stuff, because like people can piece together, you know, like little bits and clips of places that you like post, and they're like, oh, you live in this vicinity, and they can find you. Could be me. That's crazy though. That's just crazy. Mm. So I don't know. I feel bad for her because no one deserves that. But also, like, you gotta be careful. If you have an online presence, you have to be careful. They knew her exact hotel room and everything. That's so crazy. Wait, I thought you said they robbed her apartment and not her hotel. With 2 cats, a fat guy, and a stuffed Snorlax, and a naked crazy lady coming with the bath. It's true. I actually do keep a fair amount of I don't know. I don't know if I can say the word, but weapons in my apartment because I am a girl that lives alone and I want to be safe. And sometimes like it like freaks me out because my maintenance man is a really like awesome maintenance man and like I think he's a good person, so it's fine. But like sometimes when I put in like a maintenance request, like not too long ago, my dryer wasn't working, and I put in a maintenance request, and in the morning at like 7, like maybe like 8 a.m., I was asleep, and I just hear shit going on in my apartment, and then I'm like, but then I'm like, okay, it's probably the maintenance man. It's probably the maintenance man. But I didn't want to come out because I like sleep in the nude. So I was like, and then like, and I ended up falling back asleep because I was pretty confident it was him. And then like, I woke up and went and checked on my dryer, and the dude was in my apartment. It was like a little scary. You know what I mean? What kind like pew pew or slash slash or pound pound? I got a couple slash slash. I got a pew pew, and I got a couple zappy zappies. They once stole my motorcycle. Damn. Really, SJ Klaus? I Yeah, that sucks. Once my ex was staying with me for a night, and he rode his motorcycle over here and someone stole it out of the parking garage. They blamed me and I was like, whatever. I don't I don't have no. I don't have no pew pews. I've got a slash slash and a zappy zappy. Zip 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 zip, you know, and blunt objects. What grinds my gears? The moment landlords and people that don't use their blinkers. Facts. Black Thunder. I love the name, by the way. Facts. Fully agree with that. Blaming you is crazy. I know. He really held that shit against me. And I was like, I don't know what to say. It sucks, but it is what it is. And life is hard, but okay. Life is hard, isn't it? At the moment, landlords. Yeah, landlords too. Okay, some eggplant she can use as weapons. Honestly, I probably, probably could. Yeah, he blamed me, and I was like, dude, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, I'm sorry. Tel Aviv. You guys want to see Tel Aviv? Get out of here, Alphonse. We've had plenty of lap time. Go on. Go. There we go. Hi, bud. You want to say hi to chat? Hold on. I gotta be so gentle. Hi, buddy. Okay. He doesn't want to say hi to chat. He does not want to say hi to chat. One hand, she'll have Alphonse swinging around her, and the other. That's fair. Why don't you want to say hi, bug? You're so handsome. How your parents were able to get by with so much shit. Do you think times are worse or they're better now from our parents' generation? I feel like things might be worse. So I feel like, right? 'Cause I was born in '97, and I feel like the '80s and '90s. There's no way they're as bad as things are now, right? But I don't know. Maybe that's just the ignorant to me. I'd say worse. I was gonna say I definitely feel like my parents bought their first house for 90,000. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I feel like things are worse now. Toby, don't ignore me. Come over here. I concur. I feel like things are worse. Worse? Wait. You think things were worse for them because they had no internet? Or do you think the internet made things worse? That's a hot take. I guess I can agree with you there. The internet did make things worse, didn't it? But also it made things easier at the same time. Like it's way easier to catch like infidelity now, right? Like back in the day, you had to like check their fucking like email and shit, right? But now like I don't know, you can just like check the DMs. I don't know. I think it's worse now. I too think it's worse now. My mom starts talking about what she had at my age. I'm like, you think I'm stupid? You rented a 3-bed house for $900, bro. Luckily, my mom was never the type of mom to be like, well, when I was your age, I had this. So if I Boomers ruined the planet and then left it to us. Not only did they leave it for us to fix, to like clean up, because there's no fixing it. Like the ozone layer, like it just is what it is, right? Like there's no fucking fixing it. All we could do is like slow the bleeding. And then, oh my god, and then inflation, and then they just make it hard. Like, oh my god, boomers ruined everything. 3,500, that's a lot, I know. Fucking cows farting methane. Want to keep rent high, but don't want to fix anything. Exactly. Ugh. And then they're like, oh, but if you work hard, you too could buy a house. It's like, you bought that house for a fucking pack of crackers and cigarettes. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me about that. Oh, and the endless wars let us. Yeah, you know what? That's what grinds my gears. Old people. This whole stream just becomes like an old people slander stream. The fucking elderly. That's what grinds my gears. I think we're already cursed. I agree. Get them. Once you lower your rent, just go outside. Fire some pew pews every now and then. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. I already live in like a seedy area. And I still spend hella money on rent. Okay, calling me old. Are you a boomer video gamer? Fix the economy. Video gamer. Do you see yourself with kids? Probably not. And let me tell you guys why. Firstly, I don't like kids. I don't like kids. And secondly, the state of the world, not, I mean, I guess just the country, because I'm not super well versed on what's going on the rest of the world outside of like Ukraine and stuff. So the state of the country, I'm going to say, for efficiency's sake, I wouldn't want to bring a child into that, you know? Either you go to jail or housing prices will lower. I was born in the 80s. Nah, you're not old enough to be a boomer. You're a, what's the ones between boomers and millennials? But then be having a crackhead in the area? Exactly. Yeah, it's too expensive to have kids. Like, and I don't know, call me selfish, but I just like, I would have to sacrifice so much to have a kid. And maybe I would have one if my like significant other really, really wanted one and really felt a strong call to become a father. Maybe I would like have one for them, but just like, would I have one just for the sake of having a kid? Probably not. Generation Z. Yeah, you're a Gen Z. You're a Gen Z. So you're not quite a boomer yet. Gen X and then Gen Z, and there's Gen Alpha. I thought it was boomers, Gen Zs, millennials, or Gen X. Boomers, Gen X, Gen Z, then millennials. Wait, I'm so wrong. Boomers, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, and then Gen Alpha. I thought that's what it was. To save the world, there's a reason basically every country has a record low fertility rates. Is there a record low everywhere? I mean, I can't blame people for not wanting to have kids. I know it's becoming a really big problem in Japan right now. They've kind of made their society so much about working that they are not slowing down to have kids. I knew that was a thing there. Gen X is mid 60s to late 70s. Yeah, so boomers, X, millennials, Z's, alpha is how it goes. I'm not desperate to get married. I think being single is a good thing because you don't have to share anything. Well, yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it, but I don't see a problem with sharing anything. Like sharing a life with somebody sounds nice, right? But I don't know if I'm for the raising kids parts. Then Gen Z's, which is younger. Yeah, that's what I said, Ofu. Millennials start in 2000. That is not true. That is not true. Millennials, that is not true. I think you mean Gen Z. I mentioned the rate of young to old people used to be 6 to 2, and now it's 2 to 1. Damn, I don't remember that, but that's crazy. Damn, and that's like worldwide. Millennials started in the 80s. That sounds more accurate. I'm waiting for the companion robots to come out. Creepy. Hurry up, Elon Musk. Speaking of which, I cannot wait for the old people in power to die. I can't wait. I can't wait. Globally is crazy. Not the Elon Musk thing. Millennials in the 80s. Yeah. Wait, especially when the family be already huge. Wait, especially what? I love that the internet is so accessible now, but I feel like it makes us put on blinders to the real world. I don't want to sound like like an unk, but like we really used to be outside, and I hate how dangerous outside has become. I fully agree. But Black Thunder, love the name again, by the way. I fully agree. I went and had a picnic this weekend, and it was so nice. The weather was nice, and there were so many people outside, and it was really pleasant to see because I feel like people are not outside like they used to be, and it's nice. Go outside, get some fresh air. Damn, go on a walk. Um, and I think that I agree with the blinders thing too because we kind of see our algorithm is catered to us, right? So we see what we want to see more or less and not what we need to see necessarily, right? So I agree with you there. Imagine having a robot husband. I don't know if I can cuz like what would a robot husband do for me that a real husband couldn't other than like not cheat or something? Elon and I don't see eye to eye. I don't think anyone sees eye to eye with Elon except for the Elon cocksuckers. Literally, they're on their knees right now waiting for him to walk by. Yeah, so eventually, if the fertility rates don't rise, we'll all be fucked. I mean, that's literally why, like, even right now here in America, they're trying to make us have more kids, right? Like, they're banning abortion. And I'm not trying to get crazy political or anything, but they're banning abortion and they're, like, rewarding mothers for having kids and stuff by giving them, like, I don't know if a pension is the right word, but basically a stimulus check. Like, oh, you had a kid? Great. Here's a couple $1,000s. So, like, they're really pushing towards having kids because the birth rate has dropped so much. I have known that. Rain in my area today, and unfortunately gonna get some more. Oh, damn, that sucks. I like the rain. I agree with that. I don't think that the world is much more dangerous, but it's easier for situations to spread on the internet. And that is true because you think about it, there were hella serial killers in the 70s. So it wasn't as like talked about or whatnot because they didn't have a way to spread that kind of information as quickly as we do today. So I do think that there was still danger back in the day, but we sort of romanticize the old times because it's a little worse today, you know? I don't even know why Elon Musk is even like a person in power other than the fact that he's rich. Like, because he's not a politician. So what the fuck is he doing in the White House? But the problem is people think it's just people being selfish and not wanting kids. I bet the stuff became more affordable, it would rise. I agree. If stuff became more affordable, I think it would go up tenfold. I think it'd go up tenfold. But it's so expensive. Like I said, granted, I do have a nice apartment, and I could get a cheaper one if I wanted to, but it's within my means, so why not? But if I had a kid, I wouldn't be able to like live the lifestyle I live because things are so fucking expensive, you know? Never do a robot spouse. Have you seen Terminator or 2 or 3? No, I haven't. A robot doesn't fool you and will always do what you ask it to do. There are many advantages. It will always be there for you. Yeah, but it's not true companionship. You know, you want someone in a marriage and a relationship, you want someone you can lean on, not like emotionally. And you can't really emotionally lean on a robot. You need like the warmth of another person. Did anybody see that Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix? Oh my god, I saw that shit. No thanks. I seen it 1 or 2 episodes and couldn't do it. I saw the whole thing. It was crazy. It was when I say it's a good show because it was good. It was good in the sense that it was very interesting and entertaining to watch, but it's crazy that it was real, right? That's exactly why he bought his way there. But that's insane. Like, why is that allowed? Hi, Panache. Welcome in. You are romantic with many feelings. It's true. You have to be careful with AI nowadays. AI is scary. I'm always really nice to my car and into like my Alexa and stuff. I always say thank you just in case there's an AI takeover. Maybe they'll keep me as like a pet or something. When someone is with a robot, it's just one-sided emotion. Exactly, exactly. You want like it's not true companionship. You want to love and be loved. And you can tell when someone loves you. You can feel it, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're never gonna get that from a robot. I watched the first two episodes. Having a cozy night. How could you tell, Panache? Richard Kuklinski isn't creepy. I don't know who that is, Scuffshot. And welcome, by the way. He went crazy, watched the Iceman Confessionals as a guy. Creepy as he talking about how the people he's murdered. Ugh, yikes. Oh my god, that's Joel. Oh my god, I've seen. Oh my god, that's so funny. I had no idea who that was. I see this. That's so funny. Hi, Joel. I never thought you were romantic or cheesy. Oh, thanks. Richard Kuklinski is the Iceman. Huh. Is that the guy that went around killing people with ice picks? Richard is that because I watched a little doc, maybe I don't know if it was a YouTube or a docu series, but it was about a guy that would like kidnap girls like on their way home and shit. Like this is in like the 70s or whatever, right? Sorry, my sinuses are fucking me up. Um, and he would like pick him up and kidnap him, right? And like him and his friend would like like essay them a bunch of times, and then at the end they would put him out like they would like drive him somewhere secluded and then kill him with an ice pick. Is that who? He's a mafia hitman, allegedly. Very interesting. You think I'm cheesy? Lame. No, he was a professional hitman back in the day. His mom lived close to where he hid the bodies. Yikes. Damn. That's hot. Fluff, explain yourself. Try Mucinex Sinus Max. Honestly, I fucking should. And it's like, look, no bugs. It's just my sinuses. Hi, Dot Scanner. Nothing wrong with cheesy. I cannot believe. Oh my god. Lol, that's so funny. It's so funny. I did not. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. I feel like we really went off on a tangent there. I do that because I send a drain a little bit. I don't know why. It's just once I get like chatting. Oh my bad. That was a test message. You're good. Say what you were going to say. I can't remember. What were we talking about? I can't even remember what I was going to say. Oh my god. I don't even know why I put on fucking lip gloss. Just cat hair. Hella cat hair in my lip gloss. As Chester the Cheetah said, it ain't easy being cheesy. It's true. Kitty. Oh yeah. Look at him. Oh my god. I would talk to him. more to like the streaming and onto the YouTube. Bye.